Have you ever said, "I'll do it tomorrow"? Maybe once, maybe 100 times, but what if one day tomorrow never comes? What if the biggest chance of your life slips away, not because you were unlucky, but because you waited? This is the story of a boy named Aryan. Aryan was 17 years old, smart, funny, and full of big dreams. He lived in a small town near the mountains with his mother, Seema. She worked hard every day, stitching clothes to pay for his school. Aryan had a beautiful dream. He wanted to become a famous singer. His voice was smooth and emotional. Whenever he sang at home, even the birds outside seemed to pause and listen. But Aryan had one habit that slowly started destroying his future. He never did anything on time. His notebooks were half empty. His music practice was always planned for tomorrow. One day his mother said, "Aryan, you should practice your singing today. The school competition is in 2 weeks." Aryan smiled and replied, "Mama, relax. I have time. I'll practice tomorrow. Today I'm tired." Days passed. Weeks passed. Aryan kept saying the same word, tomorrow. His friend Rohan was different. Rohan wasn't as naturally talented, but he practiced every single day, even when he was tired or when it was raining. One day Rohan said, "Aryan, come practice with me. The competition is getting close." Aryan laughed and said, "You go ahead. I'll start this weekend." Rohan looked at him quietly and walked away. Then one morning, something exciting happened. A letter arrived at the school from a famous music academy in the city. They were holding a singing competition for young talent. The winner would receive a full scholarship and the chance to record their first professional song. Aryan's heart started racing. This was his dream. He ran home and showed the letter to his mother. She smiled and said, "This is your opportunity. Now practice hard and don't delay." Aryan nodded confidently. "Of course, I'll start tomorrow morning." But the next morning he woke up late. "I'll practice in the evening," he told himself. Evening came and he spent time on his phone. "I'll practice after dinner." After dinner he felt sleepy. Tomorrow, definitely tomorrow. Days kept passing like sand through open fingers. Finally, the day of the competition arrived. The hall was full of parents, teachers, and students. Aryan stood backstage with sweaty palms and a racing heart. In 2 weeks, he had practiced only twice. "It's okay," he told himself. "I'm naturally talented." Then Rohan walked onto the stage. When he began to sing, the entire room became silent. His voice wasn't perfect, but it was strong and confident. Every note was clear because he had practiced again and again. The audience clapped loudly. Then it was Aryan's turn. He stepped onto the stage and started singing. His voice was still beautiful, but something was wrong. He forgot the words. His rhythm broke. His confidence disappeared. In the middle of the song, he stopped. The hall became painfully silent. From the stage, he could see his mother sitting in the crowd. Her eyes were filled with tears. Not tears of anger, tears of sadness. Later, the winner was announced, Rohan. As everyone celebrated inside, Aryan walked outside and sat under a tree alone. After a while, his mother came and sat beside him. For a long time, neither of them spoke. Finally, she said softly, "Opportunities are like birds. They sit on your window for a moment. If you open the window, they come inside. If you say you will open it tomorrow, they fly away." A tear rolled down Aryan's face. "I wasted my chance," he whispered. His mother gently replied, "You lost this opportunity, but life gives more than one chance. The real question is what you will do next." That night, for the first time in months, Aryan opened his music notebook and started practicing. Not tomorrow. Tonight, months passed. Aryan practiced every single day. Rain or shine, tired or not, happy or sad, he stopped waiting for the perfect moment. He made every moment count. 1 year later, the same music academy held another competition. This time, Aryan was ready. When he stepped onto the stage, he felt calm. He sang with confidence. Not a single word was forgotten. Not a single note was missed. The audience sat quietly, listening. And when he finished, the entire hall erupted in applause. Aryan won the competition. He received the scholarship and recorded his first song. But the real victory wasn't the trophy. The real victory was the day he stopped saying tomorrow and started saying now. Backstage, he hugged his mother. "I'm sorry it took me so long to understand," he said. She smiled and replied, "It doesn't matter when you learn the lesson. What matters is that you learned it." Tomorrow often looks like a friend, but it quietly steals our time, our chances, and our dreams. Every time you delay, someone else moves forward. Talent is a gift, but without action, that gift stays locked in a box. Aryan had talent, but Rohan had consistency. And in the end, consistency won. Remember this: a small step taken today is more powerful than a giant plan left for tomorrow. So ask yourself, what have you been delaying? That dream, that hard work, that step you know you should take. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start now. Even if it's small, even if you feel scared. Because the only moment you truly have is right now. If this story meant something to you, take 1 second and give this video a thumbs up. And in the comments, write one thing you've been delaying. Sometimes saying it out loud is the first step toward change. Subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories. And remember, don't let tomorrow steal your today.